some more legends. I tell you what, it only takes a state championship to bring out everybody. Of course, Boyd's always followed. Edie White, he coached there. I think he coached when Moses was parting the sea, but 30-something years as a coach. And you've seen a lot of great athletes, and also he coached a lot of state championship baseball teams.
I did. I was fortunate.
Yeah, but you've seen a lot of great athletes. How's this team stack up?
Martin, I'm sure you told me you talked to Preston. It's most probably one of the best defensive clubs that we've ever had. In the secondary, we 4-5 or less, all four guys. They're great tacklers. The defensive line is really, really quick, and we got two good linebackers that, that run the field. Offensively, we stick to the game plan. Grant really believes in the triple option. We got to control the ball, which we've done for 9 or 10 games so far this year. And our little sophomore quarterback, I can't say enough about him. I mean, running the triple option, he's handled all the pressure that they're giving us. And now he'll have it'll be a test tonight. These guys are going to play us man-to-man. They're going to keep 7 guys in the box the whole time. You don't have to be a great mathematician that there's 5 linemen and 1 fullback, so that's 7 against 6 and the quarterback 7. So I think that's where the game's going to be decided. Their defensive front against our offensive line and our dive. And
it comes back, and then I'll let Dr. Pat ask a question, but we know it's coming down to turnovers. And Edie White, these kids are so coachable. They're so smart. When I was asking them their GPAs the other day, I don't know if I found one of them that was under 3.6, so they're very coachable.
It's funny you mention that, because when we went to the Dome in '81, I can't tell you how many doctors, lawyers, dentists that came out of that class, and that does have a lot to do with it, because and since '81, it's become so, I guess, complicated. They 3x1, they 2x2, they motion, they shift, they do all this stuff. So there's a lot that you got to digest on the offensive side or the defensive side, and I think you got to have a little bit of intelligence to handle all that.
Yeah, Dr. Pat?
So prior to being offensive coordinator, Grant Chassaw, Coach Boyd was. And we were here 3 years ago with my son Caleb as a 170-pound tight end playing for you as OC against St. Thomas More. ULAB has not seen a snap under center all year. The quarterbacks that have played against them line 5 to 7 yards back. When they have not seen a snap under center, tell me about how do they prepare for the short reaction times they're going to have with linemen on top of them and the ball coming through the line that quickly. They're going to have to make an adjustment too.
Yeah. Well, two things. One, they got 2 weeks, which is a lot better than 4 days. Okay. The second thing is that if we would have played last week, we most probably had 30 of them down with the flu.
Right.
So it's advantageous to us to play this second week. But in answer to your question, I think not only is it the quarterback under the center, when you're playing all of these stretch zone teams, inside zone and stuff like that, particularly the linebackers, the guards, they're starting to climb on these guys and they just flow. So they never really see an offensive guard or a lineman in their face right now. And I think that's the advantage that we might have.
And in the third and fourth quarter, these linebackers are not used to getting hit all 4 quarters. That slows them down.
And I think that, I think Grant's doing a good job with the triple option, and he's mixing in the wing T. And both of those things you don't see anymore. When you watch the collegiate ranks and you watch Navy play,
right,
those guys that's got 4 or 5 days, it's tough to get ready. It really is.
Let me say this. I'll say it because I remember, and we played in a state final game, and you've coached state final game. We were so nervous at Vanderbilt, and I think we were there. And look, Coach Morvone will tell you to this day.
Was that Horton?
Horton.
Yeah, I remember.
Coach Morvone will tell you to this day he was nervous. Everybody was nervous. I went and watched Edie White practice this week. Those kids are calm as can be.
They really are. And, you got to credit the coaching staff, for keeping their heads into the game. I think that they're really focused. I tell a lot of people all the time that, you got to remember this is great. Riding the bus is great. Right. The pep rallies are great. But the reason we're here is for the event. We're here for the game. And I think that our coaching staff has really got them geared towards the game. And if you can shut out all of the other stuff, I think we got a shot. I really do.
Well, and getting to the semifinals last year for the first time since Grant and them did, what, 2008-4?
Right.
This is the second time around for this crew. They were at a big game last year.
It does make a difference. That really does. Experience doesn't hurt. And, I think Grant has grown as an offensive coordinator.
Oh, yes.
I think he's doing a tremendous job with the kids. The kids believe in the system. And I don't know if I said it earlier, but I think our sophomore quarterback is tremendous.
Very poised.
Very poised for a sophomore, running the triple option. If he was just in there handing the football off, you'd say, okay, he's doing a good job. But doing what he's doing in this triple option attack is incredible. It really is.
Hearing it from Boyd, hearing it from Preston, both guys, tremendous amount of knowledge on the game. And look, I know you've been hearing this for 3 hours before the game on HTV, but trust me, there's a team on the other side that's undefeated too. And they got some D1 prospects. Eddie White's going to have to play flawless.
Absolutely.
And those first few minutes of the game are going to be very important, because if Eddie White can come out like they did against St. Thomas More a couple of weeks ago, game on. So that's what we're hoping. And
one more thing, Mark, that we didn't talk about: special teams. ULAB gets kick returns, punt returns for touchdowns. Our boys kick it into the end zone on kickoffs. We got great special teams. We got great punt and kickoff returners in Matt Malonso.
We got to hold that thought, because we got 9 seconds till they cut us off here. And a great avenue, Coach. Good seeing you again. Boyd Hebert, legend. We'll be back.